Bangladesh Nationalist Party BNP acting chairman Tarique Rahman has returned to Dhaka today, perhaps ending his 17-year-old exile in the United Kingdom. Well, his return to Dhaka comes amid rising violence and demonstration in Bangladesh, following the killing of student leader Usman Hadi. For 17 years, Tarique Rahman, who is the son of former Prime Minister of Bangladesh, Khaleda Zia, his face appeared on BNP posters in Dhaka and beyond. He received a grand welcome by his own party, the Bangladesh Nationalist Party, as he returned to Bangladesh after 17 long years. But his voice was unheard. Receiving a rousing welcome, BNP leader Tarique Rahman struck a message of unity, saying that the country must come together, perhaps invoking Martin Luther King Jr.'s, and I'm quoting the quotation here, "I have a dream." Rahman said he has a plan to fix the country and vowed justice for the murder of student radical leader Usman Hadi. He called for building a new Bangladesh rooted in unity and mutual respect among all religious communities. And today, Tarique Rahman, the son of former Prime Minister of Bangladesh, Khaleda Zia, once seen as the dark prince of Bangladesh politics, ended his self-imposed exile with his homecoming to Dhaka. It is perhaps a defining moment for violence-hit Bangladesh and the BNP coming weeks ahead of the crucial election in February, which is also pivotal for India's regional security. Remember, Khaleda Zia is very unwell right now, but Tarique Rahman is being seen as the political heir of Zia and will lead BNP in the upcoming elections, which are all scheduled to take place in the month of February in Bangladesh. Let's now tell you more about the significance of Tarique Rahman's return to Dhaka, what it means for Bangladesh as the country grapples with unrest, mayhem, and the demonstrations that we're witnessing in Dhaka. Now, he's returned to Dhaka at a time when Khaleda Zia is perhaps unwell. So the next big question is that he will be perhaps tasked with leading the Bangladesh Nationalist Party, as Dhaka is just 2 months away, less than 2 months away from elections. BNP in Bangladesh is being seen as the main contender, and Rahman's return to Bangladesh after 17 long years in self-exile perhaps will strengthen BNP's chances to fight the polls in Bangladesh. And well, to talk more on this, the significance and all that's happening in Bangladesh, I have my colleague Disha Bakchi now joining me live. Disha, talk to us more about the significance of Tarique Rahman's return, how it strengthens his party BNP right ahead of polls and at a time when there are a slew of demonstrations taking place in Dhaka.
Absolutely, Raisha. The fact that Tarique Rahman chose to return, we knew that he was going to return to Bangladesh over the past couple of months, but this point that he has chosen to return to Bangladesh now after 17 years is crucial because firstly, Bangladesh is seeing a rise of radical Islamist forces. We've seen in the past week violence, protests, buildings set on fire, complete mayhem in Bangladesh, and now Tarique Rahman choosing to return as, in a sense, he's being posed as the return of democracy in Bangladesh and the leading face of the BNP in the upcoming elections. And in fact, even in his first address to the people of Bangladesh in 2 decades, he has now said that it is time to rebuild Bangladesh, it is time to reunite and protect the democracy and stability of Bangladesh. And an important line that he said that is important for especially our viewers in India is that he said that we must build a Bangladesh that is safe for the communities of across religions. All religious communities, all minorities must feel safe to live in Bangladesh. So this is definitely a language that is much different from the kind of language we've been seeing from radical Islamist groups that have been growing in Bangladesh under the Yunus government over the past year or so. And now him saying this really shows that it is possible that while we do not know what his relationship will be like with India, this line is quite crucial. Now, Tarique Rahman, after giving that address to thousands of people who had gathered in Dhaka to see him, he's en route to meet his mother Khaleda Zia, which is again going to be a very important meeting. He also, right after landing in Dhaka, spoke to Mohammad Yunus, the interim chief, thanking him for facilitating his return. So, a very important day in Bangladesh and its upcoming elections.
Right, and a big moment there for Bangladesh as well. Tarique Rahman there saying, I have a plan, but of course, Disha, we'll wait and have to see what plan Tarique Rahman has and if it will be chalked out the way he envisions. And with this, from the shared sacrifice of 1971 to the politics of erasure in 2025. Dhaka's liberation legacy and its historic bond with India now faces the gravest test. Our next report telling you more.
A historic Pak surrender. A big moment for India. Birth of a nation. Bangladesh born out of a bloody war. Pakistani genocide of Bengalis. India opened its doors to 10 million refugees fleeing those Pakistani atrocities. India trained, armed and backed the Mukti Bahini. India went to full-scale war. Nearly 3,900 Indian soldiers died so Bangladesh could exist. Two countries bound by shared sacrifice as the moral foundation. That was December 1971. December 2025, that foundation is now being deliberately dismantled. The Yunus government has made it a state policy to destroy symbols of the 1971 war, erasing Bangladesh's origin story and India's role in order to pander to Islamist radicals. The recent anti-India protests and attacks on Indian missions are not isolated events. It's been happening for over a year since the ouster of Sheikh Hasina. Anti-India and anti-liberation war sentiments are being flamed and radicals have been given a free hand. As Hasina fled the bloodthirsty mob, they went after the father of their nation, Banga Bandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, dismantling his statues and setting his ancestral home on fire. The emboldened radicals have attacked Indian cultural centers, memorials erected for the Liberation War martyrs. War murals have been defaced. In 1971, Jamaat-e-Islami collaborated with the Pakistan Army. In 2025, Yunus has lifted the ban and brought Jamaat's ideology back into the mainstream. Founding principles of liberation war, nationalism, secularism, socialism and democracy today stand in ruins. Hindus are being attacked and killed with impunity as radicals have all but staged a coup and Yunus just watches from the sidelines. Institutionalized erasure of Bangladesh's history is actively playing out with a clear purpose of erasing its indelible links with India. It's not a diplomatic shift, it's a betrayal. NDTV Bureau Report.